Okay, we are now live. Okay, meeting is now streaming. Hey, Sierra.
Hi.
Just a quick note, we are streaming live, so
Okay, awesome.
keep that in mind. How things going today?
They're going well. How are you?
Excellent. Now, will you be bringing greetings?
Yes,
Or
I
okay, you're
will.
doing the greetings. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so we're just kind of waiting for everybody to trickle in. I will say this, we're with a middle school, you just never know. We may be a few minutes getting started late because you just never know. It could be they're coming from lunch or something like that.
Mhm.
So we'll be accommodating in that respect. But did you get a chance to see the one this morning, the live
I
stream?
watched part of it this morning. Yeah, I was watching the live stream.
It was amazing to at the end to hear Ashley Bassnight, who was their teacher, to hear her take on everything. It was really moving. I told this lie and said that my allergies were acting up. That's why I had my eyes look like they were welling up. They weren't welling up because of allergies. I mean, she really touched me with what she was saying because it's most of the teachers could have said, look, I've just got too much on my plate this year. I can't do this. But
Mhm.
she didn't do just one team, she did two. And that in itself, during a pandemic and everything else she had on her plate, that was just phenomenal. So I think you're going to be very amazed at this second team as well. If they're anything like the first one, yeah, that's going to be pretty amazing.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I watched the beginning of the competition, but I kind of had to do some other stuff during the end of it.
Who doesn't? Like the minute I got off this call, I was answering other calls, and I mean, it's been nonstop up until 1 p.m. And I just recently had to jump out of one of my meetings. I said, guys, I gotta go. I've got something
Mhm.
else I have to do. So, uh, great, great. All right, let's see. I'm just kind of waiting for everybody else to come in. All right, let's see. And I think Keith Gabriel is our second judge, so we're waiting on him. Okay, there's Olivia. And let me do this as well. Put this. Okay, here is the link to the live stream.
Okay.
I just didn't want anybody to hear me slurping on my lunch. So, just mute myself.
Wrapping up lunch myself.
Well, Sean, there was no shame in my game. Look, I just kept my camera on. I didn't care if I had protein, premier protein drip down my lips or down my beard on my shirt. I just didn't care at that point. I just past the point of no return.
That's right. It's all good. It's all good. We all got to eat.
That's right. Nerds got to eat too. That's what I always say. All right, there's Keith. All right, welcome, Keith.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good to see you again. So I take it you can hear me, I can hear you. Let's do a quick equipment check here, ladies and gents. I'm going to switch my. First of all, you should see the Mission 2 camera, which is over here. This is the roaming camera with my hand in front of it.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody see that? Now, this is going to be a roaming camera that the contestants can use. They can request it, and at any given time, I can move this camera like so to give them a better view of where the drone is in the grid. Okay, so this is one of the cameras that one of the resources that they'll have access to. And then finally, we have this fixed camera. Is that it? The fixed camera, of course, is here. Right. Right there. So you should see this camera, and this is a view of the grid. So these are the two camera views that the students have access to. We'll go over the judging and all of that when they jump in. I see a phone number that jumped in. Whose phone number is that?
It's Morgan, Jeff.
Oh, hey, Morgan. Okay.
I'm a little bit out of pocket, but wanted to go ahead and join. So hopefully I'll be able to join another way.
No,
I can see visually.
No worries. And here's what I'm going to do, Morgan. I'm going to change the name of your phone number to Morgan Crawford. That way your phone number is not in the live stream.
Perfect. Thank you for doing that.
I don't know. You never know.
Excellent.
Somebody might want to talk to you about your vehicle's warranty. So maybe I'll change it back. You want to change back? You might need some vehicle warranty advice. So
they unfortunately already have my number.
Oh, they already have it. Sorry, car warranty people. Sorry about that. All right, let's see here. All right, it's 101. As I said before, we may be dealing with students getting back from lunch or something like that. I mean, this is a middle school, so. There's Mr. Rossi.
Was it meant to start at like 1 on the dot, or is it supposed to be like 105, 110?
Well, it usually they should be here by 1. Here's Ashley now. So, we try to be extremely flexible with our schools because it's ever so changing. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing
Good. I'm sorry. We had a little connection issue. We are here and we're ready.
All right, excellent. So to my judges and everyone else in the Zoom meeting, Ashley did mention to me first thing this morning that they were experiencing some issues. So if we continue to experience issues, to a point where it's creating a disruption with the competition, we'll suspend the competition and we'll have to reschedule. And I know for my judges, it may be difficult for you to do that. Don't worry, we'll figure that out. But if it gets to a point where technical issues are causing a disruption with the competition, we'll halt it and reschedule another date so that they can finish it at an appropriate time. Okay.
I'm hoping that was it. That was the charm. That was it.
No, yeah, hopefully it came and went, right?
That's right.
All right, so welcome everybody. I'm Jeff Epps. I am the CEO of Stimrel City LLC. We are a company, we provide professional development for teachers, as well as we work with teachers, students, parents, K-20 organizations, and other community organizations to integrate science, technology, engineering, and mathematics into core classes to raise student achievement. So this is right up our alley, and we're excited about this particular competition. To begin, I would like to introduce Ms. Sierra Tucker with the NCBCE. Sierra is going to bring greetings this afternoon. So, Sierra, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first North Carolina Educator UAS Cohort Drone Competition. My name is Sierra Tucker. I'm with the North Carolina Business Committee for Education. We're the nonprofit based out of the governor's office. We're excited to have First Flight Middle School competing this afternoon, and they will introduce themselves in a moment. First, I want to introduce our judges. We've got Keith Gabriel of Duke Energy and Sean Olson of Cloudwise. Thank you so much for your time. I'd also like to thank Jeffries Epps of Stimrel City and Paul Rossi of 910 Drones for leading this cohort and competition. And finally, a special thank you to our sponsors over at Bridge Tech. Welcome and good luck.
Thank you very much, Sierra. And so now at this time, I would like to bring forth the person I believe is truly responsible for all of this. And it brings me great joy to introduce him because Paul is one of my mentees. I'm Paul's mentor, he's my mentee. And to see him take this particular initiative and run with it in the direction in which he did was just truly amazing, creating this cohort. So without further ado, I'd like Paul, if you'd like to come on board and just kind of talk to us a little bit and bring greetings from 910 Drones.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Jeff, for that introduction. We met actually at Fayetteville State University during some drone stuff, and ever since then, it's kind of been pun intended, taking off in regards to drones and what we've been able to do locally, and not just locally, but also across the state of North Carolina. As Jeff mentioned, Paul Rossi own and operate 910 Drones. We're located in Fayetteville, North Carolina. We're helping businesses, small, medium, large, nonprofits, for-profits, public safety agencies, utility companies. We're helping all sorts of folks like that, individuals as well, leverage the power of unmanned systems. And as well as operating 910 Drones, I'm also operations manager with a company called Causey Aviation Unmanned. And if no one's heard of Causey Aviation Unmanned, they're definitely a company to check out. What we do is we deliver items from businesses. Right now, that's Walmart to customers' backyards. We use drones like this here. You can see you got your container for the items, but as operations manager with Causey Aviation Unmanned, I've had the opportunity to even build out and offer through this company. We're opening distribution centers and we're hiring pilots. We're hiring local pilots. It's exciting that the schools are getting on board and bringing this education in. So I'm just gonna stop talking because, like Jeff, I could talk forever. And thank you to the judges that are taking the time this afternoon. Thank you, Sierra, for that awesome introduction. Thank you, Morgan, to the NCBCE. Ashley, Coach Bass, I thank you so much for participating in this cohort and giving your students this opportunity, and good luck to the students.
Fantastic. Thank you, Paul. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring forth Miss Ashley Bassnight, the teacher and
I'm bringing
coach
things over.
of these great young people. So, Ashley, if you would introduce yourself, what you do, and introduce the teammates.
Perfect. Wonderful. No, we're excited to be here. This morning was so much fun, and I've just been excited all day about this morning. I thought it was just wonderful. So thank you all for being here. My name is Ashley Bassnight. I'm a career development coordinator here at First Flight Middle School. And today we've got 2 8th graders and 1 6th grader. None of these students are enrolled in coding or STEM. So these are students, like I told the group earlier, how we went about this was I won the drone in at a conference, and that's how I got connected with this cohort. And we were virtual for so long. So we kind of put the competition in the backs of our minds. We weren't even really thinking about it until a couple of weeks ago. We started, I put something out on Instagram and the Google Classroom saying, do we have any students that are interested in a special project about drones? Well, I had a handful of kids that said, yes, I love drones. I want to fly drones. So we've been flying drones all over the school for like the last 2 to 3 weeks, buzzing classrooms, buzzing gyms, but we've been using my cell phone instead of the coding part. So about a week and a half ago, we added the coding part, and the group I have today, 3 young ladies, like I said, 2 8th graders and a 6th grader. And so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I did want to say real quick, when they were looking in the other direction, I just didn't want anybody to think they were being disrespectful. I had just projected from my computer, my laptop, on my board in my classroom. So it was easier for them, just because of the tight space, to look up at the board instead of right here at the computer. I'm going to hop up, let them introduce themselves, and then we'll just see what happens, right?
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm glad you said that, because I was waving to them and I was like, they're turning their backs on me. So
I know,
guess they didn't like the
I
judge.
was thinking about that.
I'm
And
joking. I'm joking.
well, they're so used to, in my room, I always have it up on the board. I'm a little bit on the older side, and so I like to have things, on my wall, and I can see it a little bit better. So, so I'm going to turn it over to them. Cameron, why don't you guys come on over? And so, Cameron, you're going to sit right here, and you can introduce yourself, just your name and your grade, and we'll just go down the line.
Okay. Hi, my name is Cameron Pylan, and I'm in 8th grade. Hi, my name is Olivia, and I'm in 8th grade as well. Hi, my name is Peyton, and I'm in 6th grade.
And a little case of the giggles, we'll get them out.
No worries at all, ladies. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. And Peyton, Carrie Hausnick, is that pronounced correctly? She says, go Peyton in the chat from the live stream. So I just wanted you to know that, okay? All right, so having said that, ladies, you have 2 intense looking gentlemen on your video stream. One is Mr. Keith Gabriel, and the other is Mr. Sean Olson. They are your judges, and you'll get a chance to meet them a little later. Right now, they're just going to give you their poker faces as they are just going to evaluate every little thing you do. So there's no pressure, right? No pressure. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and remove the spotlight from this video. Let's do that. All right, and switch my view back. There we go. All right, so I'm going to now share out my screen. And everyone should be able to see. So to my students at First Flight, can you now see the slide presentation entitled North Carolina Educators UAS Cohort?
Yes, sir, we can.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is go over some of the rules for you real quick. All right, here we go. And let's go to the next slide. All right, so let's talk about scoring. So upon landing, the drone's distance from the waypoint will be measured in inches by the flight zone manager, and that is yours truly, me. Now, if your drone lands greater than 12 inches away from the center of the target, and that's measuring the center of the drone to the center of the target, if it's more than 12 inches, you will receive a score of 1. If your drone's distance from the waypoint is between 12 and 10 inches, you will receive a score of 2. If it's between 8 and 10 inches, you will receive a score of 3. If the distance is from 6 to 8 inches, you'll receive a score of 4. If the distance is from 4 to 6 inches, you will receive a score of 6. 2 to 4 inches, a score of 8. And if you are 0 to 2 inches from the target, you will receive a score of 10. And judges, I will instruct you as to the score as the drone lands. Now, ladies, you will also be evaluated on your ability to communicate and your use of resources. So with your ability to communicate, the judges will be listening very, very closely to how well you talk to each other, not just what you say, but also how you say it. Are you being respectful? Are you being kind? Are you bullying? I mean, what are, we're going to listen. They're going to listen to those little tones in your voice. And trust me, these gentlemen are pros. They work in the real world with people who do this every day, argue in meetings and stuff like that. So Keith and Sean, they're probably experts at listening to stuff like this. But they're going to listen to how well you communicate with your coach, how well you communicate with me. And then there's use of resources. You're going to have several resources that are available to you. And at any given time, you can utilize those resources. I'm going to explain what they are here in just a moment, but you'll be evaluated on that as well. It's all about finishing the mission. You will receive a score of 1 to 5 with regard to your communication and use of resources. And the judges can evaluate you in half increments. So they can give you a 5.5 or a 4.5 and so on. All right, so far, are there any questions regarding the scoring, First Flight Middle School?
No, sir, we do not.
Okay, so at this time, I'm now going to stop the presentation and I'm going to give you control of the machine. So at this time, you should receive a prompt at the top that says you can now control Jeffries Epps's machine. And if you click your mouse, it should give you the ability to move the mouse around on my screen. Please try that now.
Do you see it? No.
Okay, go ahead and click your mouse once. There you go.
Oh, okay.
And now over on the left-hand side, you see the slides. I'd like you to go down to slide number 8. All right, ladies, this is your map. This is your map of the grid, okay? The map is 6 feet by 9 feet. I'm now going to switch my camera over. And let's see here. And let me go back to the page we were on. That's good. Okay. So now, ladies, you should see in my photo feed, you should see the drone and the course in the video feed for Jeffries Epps. Can you see that at this time?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay, so based on your map and based on where I'm standing, this is waypoint 1. Okay, this is where the drone will take off from. This is waypoint 2. This is waypoint 3. This is waypoint 4. And this is waypoint 5. Are there any questions so far?
Is waypoint 1 in line with waypoint 2 and 3, or is it a little bit further to the camera?
Okay, it is in line. Waypoint waypoint 1 is in line with 2 and 5. Okay,
Okay.
this is
Yeah,
2,
sorry.
this is 5.
Okay.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. All right, last but not least, or not last but not least, secondly, scroll down to slide number 9. Ladies, this is your compass. This will allow you to determine your heading. If a mission calls for a specific angle or heading, you can use this compass as a resource to help you determine the best angle. Now, last but not least, I am going to stop the share for just a second. Ladies, you should see a camera labeled Mission Camera 2 roaming. Do you see that camera with my hand in front of it?
No, we do not.
Okay, let's go ahead and check your camera views. Make sure your camera view on your computer is expanded, that you are using the gallery view versus the speaker view.
Okay. Yes, we see it now.
All right, yes, you see this hand dangling there. All right, so this camera, ladies, allows you to take a look at the grid very closely. So upon request, you can request to have the Mission 2 camera repositioned, and I can pick it up and I can now move around the room with it. I can then show you how close the drone is to the target upon request. Okay, so this particular camera is your third resource, but available only upon request. Any questions there?
So if we like set up a grid in our room, could we walk it to like measure how much it would be?
That is a resource that is available to you. You have approximately 1 hour to complete all 4 missions. So you are more than welcome to use that as a resource.
Okay.
And
And
it's a, mhm.
sorry. Also, is the drone facing towards 3 and 4?
Great question. And the answer to that question is yes. The drone is facing this way. Okay,
Okay.
great question. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the share. And I'm going to share out the screen and give you control. First Flight Middle School. And at the very bottom of your screen, let me move my camera real quick, my pictures, so that I can see. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna see, do you have control? Yes, you do have control. Okay, at the very bottom of your screen, ladies, do you see the drone blocks icon along the bottom next to the Chrome icon? Excellent. Yes, click on that for me. Perfect. And if you would, click back on the Google Chrome icon. Okay, you're there. Good. Now, let's scroll up to slide number 4, which is mission 1. So ladies, are there any other questions that you have?
Any questions?
Okay, so with that, you may go ahead and read mission 1 aloud and begin coding.
Okay. The drone must take off from waypoint 1, fly forward about 4.5 feet between waypoint 3 and 4. Turn and fly back in the opposite direction to waypoint 1 and land.
Very good. Ladies, you may begin coding your mission.
Tell them what you're doing.
Yes. Do you have a calculator? So if you want to calculate 4.5 feet.
48 and then 54. Yeah.
54? Okay. So 54 inches. Peyton, do you have the layout for what we need to do?
For what?
Like, so could you make a layout? Like,
Draw directions.
Okay.
yeah, like so. Do you want? Does anyone want to go walk it? Okay.
And I'll look at the board and look at the same time.
Okay. So how many feet? Yeah. Wait. I remember the drone doesn't go like that, as in direct. Yeah. Yes. Does it matter which way you turn?
That is a question that I cannot answer.
Okay.
That is a question I cannot answer.
We're good.
Okay, so for the coding thing.
Sure. Yes, turn blocks. Okay, I might use switch between both. So take off. Go forward, right? Forward about
54 inches.
54 inches. It's hard to work with big mouse. 4 inches. Next is turn right.
Yeah, we'll go right or left. Probably right, about 180.
And then fly straight, like forward
Yeah,
to
54 inches.
54 inches. I am gonna put it like a little bit lower than 54 inches
Yeah,
because it's not
because
always
usually
exact.
Sometimes the right makes it go forward.
Yeah.
It likes to float forward more, so you probably have to put it less on the second.
So let's just do like 4 feet, right? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, yeah, like
4
40,
feet. 40.
not
Okay.
40, 50.
Yeah. So
Okay, ladies. Yep. Whenever you're ready to launch, let me know and I'll walk you through getting connected to the drone.
yes, sir.
So we have
Trying to take off from my point 1. About halfway.
turn 180 and it's gonna go back.
Between halfway between 3 and 4. So it's just go straight. And fly back to the opposite direction to waypoint 1 and land. Okay. So are you guys ready? Ready? Okay, we are ready.
All right, so in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you should see the network icon. Do you see it? The little computer? There you go.
Yes.
Let's click on that. And we need to find our drone. There it is. Okay, and we'll click to it and click connect. Perfect. And then in the upper right-hand corner, we should see the word Tello in blue.
Yes.
Let's click that. And click connect. And we should get some battery information over here. Yes, we do. All right, ladies, you are clear to launch.
Okay, is everyone ready? Yep. Okay. Yes. Okay.
So you can make his screen bigger.
Yeah.
If you want to get up there.
Okay.
Okay,
Is everyone ready to launch? Good. Okay. I'll meet you guys. Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ooh,
Okay, the drone is now taking off. And let me put a spotlight on this one. The drone flies forward. It turns around. Flies backwards.
okay. That's close.
Okay, so right now,
Yeah.
based on measurement, the drone is approximately 8 inches from the center of the target. 8 inches. So ladies, what would you like to do? Would you like to take another attempt, first thing, and then are there any other resources I can provide for you?
We do have a question about.
I just forgot a question. If it's the best out of most, or if it's
Oh,
whatever you want.
It is the best out of 2.
Okay.
It's the best. Okay, thank you. So yes, we would like to do a second attempt.
All right, I am now going to place the drone back into the takeoff pod. I will now restart the share. And give you control.
181, because it wasn't very far off.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. And then it was 8 inches this way.
Yeah.
And so
So
maybe have it fly a little bit more forward.
So
maybe
if it was
fly
here,
fly.
it would be like here.
What is it at now? Is it at 48?
It's at 48.
It is.
So
at
maybe-
So maybe like 50.
Yeah, it would work.
Oh.
51. around there.
Yeah. Wait. So if it was like this, we need to go like.
Maybe we'll try.
I was just gonna measure it.
Oh, wait, never mind. I was just wondering.
You need to go like 5 inches, 4.5, 4.5. I don't know.
Maybe just up like maybe like. Well, if we make it go 181, it's automatically gonna go a little bit more that way.
Yeah.
It's gonna go more that way.
So
So it might go head on then.
Should we go like 4 inches?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
48 plus 4. Should know this. 52. Yeah.
Ladies, your drone is still on, so at any time when you get ready, you are more than welcome to launch your mission.
You guys think we're good?
Yeah, I think I got this.
Okay. We are ready.
Okay, launch when ready. You are clear to launch.
Yes. Launched.
Okay, the drone's taking off. We have a successful launch.
No. That's good? Maybe?
It went forward.
It went
It's more forward. Which is
Oh, that. Ooh.
Okay, based on the measurement, ladies, you are 13 inches away from the center. So we will take the best out of 2, which will be the 8, and 8 inches away from the target is a score. It's with 8 to 10 inches. So that is a score of 3. No, wait a minute. Hold up. 6 to 7. No, I'm sorry. That is a score of 4. 4.
okay. So that's good.
All right. So, ladies, you now have completed your very first mission. I'm going to now give you control. And if you would, please proceed to mission number 2 and read it aloud. Time remaining for the competition is 50 minutes.
That's nice.
Mission number 2, there you go, slide 5.
The drone must take off from waypoint 1, fly right about 3 feet to waypoint 5, fly forward about 9 feet to waypoint 4, fly left about 3 feet between waypoints 3 and 4, and fly backward to waypoint 1 and land.
I'm gonna read that again. The drone must take off from waypoint 1. Yes, I want to. Take off. Take off. Do circles. Take off. Fly right about 3 feet, so 36 inches to waypoint 5. Fly forward about 9 feet to waypoint 4. 9 feet to waypoint 4.
Oh, so it stops right here.
Should we fix our?
It's up to you.
Okay.
I think that's good, but
I mean, like for the harder ones, we might need to
yeah,
fix it.
but it's only on the left. It's only on the right side. It goes
Okay.
3 feet,
9 feet.
9 feet, 9 feet.
So what's 9 times 12? 9 times 12.
Oh, 9 times 12. It's 118.
Wait. Okay, that took a minute. Okay. 118. Okay. Yeah. And then
3 times 12 is 36, so then it's going to go 36 inches.
about fly forward about 9 feet to waypoint 4. Fly left about 3 feet.
Mine does not 118 and then land.
My backward to waypoint 4 and land. So that would be another 118 inches. Okay. You want to do it so it's like maybe subtract a couple inches?
Yes, because it seems to drift forward.
Yeah.
So maybe on the way back, and yeah, I'm thinking on the way back,
Yeah.
we should pull it. So
Back.
maybe like 116, because he went to turn.
Yeah. Three, like 112, 114, 116.
Maybe 116 first time, because last time we went back too many.
Okay. And are we sure that this is gonna make it, or we'll go too far over and then we need to readjust?
Can we ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ask a question.
What is it? Do we have to turn anywhere, or do we just fly backwards?
Oh,
Well, it says
fly,
it flies
fly
right. So it's-
right.
let's just imagine this is the drone. It's going to go to the right. It's going to go forward, and then
So
fly
we just
left,
fly
and then fly
backwards.
backwards. So it's never going to
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, it's never. No. There we go.
So
So we just know. We just
So we should go back to coding and then
Yep.
just mess around.
Yes.
with it.
Trash all the hard. So fly right. Okay, so
So probably about maybe 33 or 34 inches.
34.
34, because when it takes
34?
off, it likes to go a certain,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe 34 just to start.
And then go forward about 118.
118. Yeah. So like, 'cause
Yeah, yeah.
It's just the flying back that takes it.
Yeah. then fly
36, so
probably like 36 because
maybe
maybe keep it
36 or
36.
37 because it likes to drift right when you
Yeah.
go forward as well.
Okay. So yeah, fly left.
37.
Yes, 36. Yes. And then fly backward, about 116. And then land, right?
Yep.
Okay. Make sure everything's connected. Okay. And are we happy with that? Yeah, everyone's happy. Okay. We are ready to launch. We are ready to launch.
All right, excellent. I've gone ahead and booted the battery, booted the drone. It should be booted now. So if you would like, please connect via Wi-Fi. And we should see the drone show up here in just a second. There it is. Correct. Very good. And then the tello in the upper right-hand corner. Yep, just go ahead and click that. That's perfect. And we will connect. All right, so let me make sure that we have a green flashing light. We do. Ladies, you are clear to launch.
Any final adjustments? Any final adjustments? You're good? Okay. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
The drone is now taking off. The drone flies right, flies forward,
And forward. Watch where the shadows are. I know.
flies to the left,
Add some round middle. And then come back. Is that good? Is that good? You can't really. Oh, okay.
All right, so based on the measurement and
Yeah.
the landing,
It's gonna be more than.
you are approximately 1 foot,
Yep.
1 foot, 12 inches from the target.
So are we?
What can I do for you ladies? Would you like a second first? Would you like a second attempt?
Could we have the extra camera angle?
Absolutely.
It's hard to tell on a computer screen.
I'm going to give you a bird's eye view.
Oh,
If you need another angle, please let me know.
can you see it?
Oh, hold on, guys. Oh, yeah, we stopped the share. There we go. Yep, we're good. I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that the share was stopped.
Yes.
And I'll get my vans out of the view so that they don't distort things.
Do you know how to pin a camera so we could see it a little bigger?
Absolutely. Great use of your resources. Let's see here. Let's get the other camera. And we're going to remove this spotlight. There we are. And we will now spotlight this guy. And give me a second. You don't want to see my premier protein drink.
Yeah. So it's not too bad.
No.
It's not too bad.
Maybe make it like the side view.
Could we have a side view, please? Yeah. So how far do you guys think it is?
I mean, it
Like-
might, it really like to drift forward that time, but I don't
Yeah.
think the measurements inside are wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think how many inches go forward.
So like,
So you can say it was 1 foot long. That's probably-
probably 10 because it does have a pretty strong drift. Yeah, but okay.
Remember the center of the road, the center of the road, like-
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will now reseat the drone. I will now, let's remove this spotlight real quick. And I'm going to switch you back over to the screen here
Maybe I like 5.
and give you control.
Like 70, it's like 70 inches. We were thinking of like 9. Oh yeah, wait, it was a foot far.
Yeah, it was
maybe
a-
maybe like, yeah,
10.
like 10.
10. Okay. Everyone's gonna 10. So 126.
128.
I was about to say. Do we want to do it a little shorter, maybe?
Yeah, probably because it measures from the middle of it.
Yeah. So,
Like 124.
yeah, let's do 125. Okay.
Anything at this point is better than 1 foot.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, yeah, I feel good about this.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous. We good?
Any adjustments?
All right, before you launch, ladies, we will need to reconnect to the drone via Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Okay, and you can now click the Tello in blue in the upper right-hand corner. Okay, and you can launch when you are ready.
You good? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it was, that's what it was last time, but still. It's not too bad. Oh my god.
Holy smoke.
We're over.
Wow. All right, so ladies, what I'm going to do is give you where the drone initially touched down, which is here,
Thank you.
okay? Now, the measurement from the center to the center, from the center of the drone to the center of the grid is 5 inches. 5
That's
inches.
good, that's good. At least
So,
we hit it.
so judges, at this point, the score for mission number 2 being between 6 and, was it 4 and 6 inches? That is a score of 6 for mission 2. That is a score of 6. Congratulations, ladies. We are now going to, I'm now going to give you control of the console. And I'm going to give you control of that. Please proceed to mission 3. Read it aloud. You currently have 35 minutes remaining.
Okay, sorry.
I'm using a lot of your papers, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been using one paper and it's kind of loaded with a lot of drawing. Okay, we're on mission 3, right? Okay.
Okay, please read mission 3 aloud.
The drone must take off from waypoint 1, fly forward about 4.5 feet, turn left, fly forward, and land at waypoint 3.
You may proceed coding your mission.
Thank you. Do we want to reset the tape? Because it's on angles. Okay.
You can tell the judges what you're doing.
We have a grid set up in our room and we are going to, because we have the tape set up for a different type of grid.
Yes.
So we are going to reset the tape so we make sure all of our angles are correct.
No worries. Carrie Hausnick says, woohoo! Great problem solving. Love that you were watching shadows.
Okay.
Please be informed, first flight, that the time you are taking does count against your time for the competition. Currently, you do have 33 minutes.
So just kind of make it.
Study guide, take 3 sample tests, and let me know. $100, we're putting that together.
Wait.
Paul Rossi states that he heard me whispering. Yes, I was whispering, Paul. I was whispering to one of my interns in the office. He's building a 3D printer for me. And also he's studying for his Part 107 drone license. So it's a busy day at Stimel City. That's how we like it.
Studying for that 107, huh?
Studying for that 107. Hey, he wants to come work for Paul for some reason. I'm trying to talk him out of it, but fixated on it.
Sorry. Okay. So the drone must take off from waypoint 1, fly forward about 4.5 feet. So what did we decide on that was the first mission?
The 4.5 feet.
Yes, because we put it a little less.
Wait, no, we did the first one and on the way back, that's what we changed.
Yeah, but what was our
So-
second?
I'm confused. So it takes off from there, goes forward, and then it turns left.
Turns left like 40.
And it says land at waypoint 3, but it's right here.
No, it's
It's 4.5
angles. It turns. Like it goes forward, then it has to turn left at an angle.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's why I had to.
Where did it go? Right. Oh. Okay, start there.
We have a new person joining the room by the name of Mr. Steve Basnight. I don't know who that dude is.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, not too
I
far.
think the coach does.
You think you might know him, Ashley? Okay.
I think might know him a little bit.
It's gonna be like 300 and 330.
Well, Mr. Bass Knight, we certainly welcome you to our session today. Thank you for
I
joining.
invited him. It's Caroline.
Oh, Caroline. Oh, well, thank you, Caroline. Thank you very much for getting him into the session.
Wait, yeah, where's the and like 330? Yeah, 330. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna. The 330.
Okay, time for drum. And then, oh, we need to measure how far it flies forward.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, we, oh. She's going right here, so take it back. Here, wait, let go. Here, wait. Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
I know. It's still about yeah, it's still about it's gonna be right here. And I'll be not straight. That's gonna be around 5'3". So 64 inches.
That's around my height.
You can tell him if you bring it.
Yes, we were using the angle,
Perfect.
the compass.
Excellent.
Turn left. So it's only 30. It's only 30. Because it was turn left, not right. Not 330.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
It's gonna be around. It's gonna be 30 and then to here about 60.
Yeah, I just I'm nervous. I just started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take off, and then of course, fly forward.
Germans take off from waypoint 1, fly forward about 3.5 feet. Did we
4.5
decide?
feet.
Oh yeah, sorry. Which was like 42. I mean, no, I'm sorry. 50. We decided on 50 because it's 50. Is it 50? I'm just never
55
mind.
since it drifts forward.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, like
So
about,
like 52.
yeah, 52. That one.
Think so. Forward about. Turn left. Fly
So
forward and
the-
land at waypoint 2.
Y'all,
Fly, yeah, left. 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 Degrees. And then forward, what did we decide? 5.2, 5.3?
60, well, 64.
Yeah, 64. Do we want to put a little less because of the drift?
It was, yeah, 62 would work. Because when it turns left, it might drift a little.
So then if it's gonna, it likes to drift when you turn. So
Yeah.
would you want to change the
Yeah.
degree to like 28?
28. does it go too far?
It likes to turn too far or it likes to drift.
Yeah, like
And even if
sometimes
it
it's
drifts more, it needs to be
like
closer to
even
that.
if it's
Okay.
turning, it'll go this way.
So like 28, 29?
Yeah, 28.
And then fly forward about 62?
Yeah.
Forward about 52 inches. 4.5. Roll left, yeah, turn left. And fly forward about 62.
Make sure everything's
I must take off from waypoint 1. Forward about 4.5 feet. Turn left, fly forward and land at waypoint 2.
perfect.
Okay.
And make sure the all the little pieces are good.
Oh yeah.
Feel good?
Okay, we are ready to launch.
All right, ladies, please connect to the drone via Wi-Fi, and then you are clear to launch your mission. Yep, you can go ahead and click the tello. You don't have to wait there. Good. Okay, we should now get new battery life as I have switched the battery. All right, so at this point, before you launch, let me go ahead and remove let me add a spotlight to this video. There we go. And ladies, you are clear to launch.
Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah. Ready?
Go
And
Okay, the drone is taking off. We have a successful launch. The drone moves forward.
oh, okay.
It's going to turn at an angle.
Yeah, yes, good, good, good.
It
Good.
flies forward,
Oh, okay.
and then it is going to land. Based on the landing, ladies, the middle of the drone to the center of the mission pad is approximately 20 inches.
At one point,
20 inches.
Yeah.
Is there, what would you like to do? Would you like to keep this particular score, or would you like to try again?
We would like to do a second attempt, please.
All right, and is there any resource I can provide for you at this moment?
Could we have the extra camera?
Absolutely.
Just gotta be a little strict on time.
Yeah.
Okay, let me spotlight this video for you. And then let me remove the spotlight from here. There we go. Here is a bird's eye view.
So it would be good if we just had the angle, right?
so maybe, yeah, 30.
And maybe bring it back just a couple of inches?
Yeah, because it's gonna
Just
go
like, yeah, okay,
So like around that.
okay.
50 to like
2 inches from the distance.
2 inches from the, yeah, and how,
Like 30.
30.
Have it 30.
30, well, that's more than 2 degrees, right?
You're right.
Probably.
So maybe
So it'd be like 32?
32?
yeah, 32.
Could we have it from the side angle?
Absolutely.
So yeah, yeah, that's about.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will now go ahead and place the camera back on the tripod, and I will grant you access back to the console.
We might How much time do we have remaining?
You have 20 minutes remaining. Ladies, you now have control of the console.
Thank you.
Or you didn't have to.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
So forward, right?
Just bring two of those out.
Yeah, I should have only, oh my God.
It's okay, it's okay. Don't dwell. Okay, so around 50 inches?
50 inches. No, like I thought we were subtracting two going forward for the.
Oh, yes, that one's still the original. What was the original?
52?
Yeah.
Wait, was it 50?
It was just. Yeah, it was
I
like
thought it was
54.
52.
Oh, no.
52.
Okay, let's just go 52. Okay. Yeah, because we
Let's
did
go yaw.
I think it was
y'all left.
And then this needs to be about
35.
30. Like 30. Like 30.
30 to 1.
30.
32 or 31 if it was quite flat.
32.
Yeah, we'll go 30.
Wait, 4.5, 48, 6.
That one was around 64.
Wait, what?
The second fly was 64.
That what?
So we were gonna make it 50.
No, because 4 is 48
Yeah,
plus
but we
half.
measured it out on this.
Plus half of
And-
a foot. Plus half of a foot, right?
Wait, is there anything to? Maybe click on the
Oh,
outside,
yeah,
click on the trash
wait.
can. Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, the most, wait. Oh, it's that one up at the top.
That one?
Is it?
62.
Is it that one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Who cares about that one? Okay. Yeah, we can just delete all of them. That's from like the last one. Last people.
But why would you do that if that has the new stuff on it?
I know, but like we can just
Okay.
we can just alter it. And just what should we do this?
50. Remember, it was, wait. It was, what is that now?
60. Well, it was
That's
62 last time.
60.
So like
It was
59.
62 last time.
Then go 59.
59.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Down to the bottom.
Yeah, just gonna make sure we have it.
Yep.
Okay, so we switched two things.
Yes. So we need to connect to Odin.
All right, ladies, yes, you can connect to your drone via Wi-Fi now.
There's Toa. Battery level.
Yep, you're good to go. And you are clear to launch.
Final comments. Okay, launched. Launch. Here we go.
All right.
Pretty perfect.
It's a little too far.
Okay, so based on the position of the drone and its measurement to the waypoint, it is approximately 1 foot away from the target. So at this time, this mission will receive judges a score of 1. A score of 1. All right, so ladies, great job on that. Are you ready for your fourth and final mission?
We have a question about.
Yes.
So on the scoring, it says that greater than 12 is 1 point and 10 to 12 inches is 2 points.
Oh, my mistake. You're right. That is a score of 2. My mistake. That is a score of 2. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's get you connected and into the fourth and final mission.
Okay.
That's fun.
The drum must take off from waypoint 1. Oh yes. Okay. The drone must take off from waypoint 1. Turn right. Fly forward and land at waypoint 4 for 5 seconds. Then take off, turn right, fly forward and land at waypoint 2. And 5 seconds. Yeah.
And then take off and turn.
Then take off, turn right. Turn
So
right.
turn that way and then
Turn right.
so it's gonna turn this way around 30 degrees.
And you have to go farther for
Where's
this
the
one
land?
because it's gonna be just going diagonal, which is gonna make the distance long.
What we
Wait,
could
no,
do.
it takes off and it's gonna land on 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
So it has to turn, it's gotta go from 30 degrees, so it's gonna turn 30 degrees on the first one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's gotta turn,
Wait, are we sure?
30 degrees? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you have to go measure it.
We have to land at this for 5 seconds.
5 seconds, and then it flies back up, so it's still gonna be facing 30 degrees. And then it's gotta turn, it said specifically right, so it's gotta go all the way around to 210.
I would say 10 degrees. Oh yeah, 30 is too much. 30 is too much.
Yeah, 30 is way too much. Okay, so then maybe 15 to go in between them.
Yeah.
Probably like
Section
12.
is, yeah, right.
So we go at 12, and then if it's still facing this like right here between 12, it's gotta go all the way from 12 to, hold on.
Wait, does it turn right? Turn right. Take off from waypoint 1, turn right, fly forward and land at waypoint 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be around 15.
It's gonna be exactly like 210.
Okay,
And then it goes back to,
turn right. So we have to land at 2?
yeah, it says, and then turn all the way right, so it's gotta go about, hold on.
Isn't it 210 minus 30? Is it 210 minus 30? I don't know. I forgot.
So it's a,
Head is the most powerful mind. Wait, it's just.
but it starts at
1
12. If we're gonna go to 12, then it starts at 12 and it's gotta turn from 12 to 210.
Oh, and then.
So it would be
minus
210 minus 12.
What do you mean?
That's
Wait.
198.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be completely 130.
Yeah.
So 198 is it.
Okay, so 2. It's gonna be like 198 or something. Oh,
Yeah, I
wait,
just
it is.
subtracted this 198.
Okay, 198. There we go.
So it's gotta go, so 12 degrees.
12 degrees
to-
turn right.
to the
Fly
right.
forward. We need to know how much forward it is. Fly forward and land it with. Take off. Turn right. Fly forward and land it with.
Where's the ticket?
Take off. Oh. Okay, so. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do double. So like
I don't know where it takes to Oh. It's full of pipe. And wait, it's only big.
Thank you for that view, Ashley.
Yeah, you're like, not yeah. I'm not scared. Wait, really? I've never done that. How? How can you cut yourself? I came back. Oh. It's okay. Okay. So 15. 15. Oh, so many corrections.
Mm-hmm. Fly forward 9 feet 6 inches. So 9 times 12 is 118 plus 6 inches. 18, 19, 24. 124. And then land for 5 seconds.
Yes.
And then take off.
Yeah.
Then turn right 198 degrees.
198.
Yes, 198. And fly from, we need to measure from 4 to 2.
Oh, because it's gonna be more.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Here,
Ladies, you currently have 8.5 minutes left.
it's like 10 feet, 10 and a half. So. Just be one, well, we need to measure that. So it doesn't matter. Round it up. Or round it down since it was 4. So 10 times. Sure. Okay. So 10 times 12.
Probably need to go ahead and code.
I know. We're running out of time.
No, code so that you need a chance to adjust it.
Okay.
So like 130.
Okay, and we need a drag. We need to do drag. So 5 seconds turns me 15. That's about good. Yeah.
Yep.
198. We might need to change a little bit because of the drag.
So like
You mean
196.
Drift. Yes. Drift.
Yes. So maybe like 196 and then
196.
And then 130 on the way back, it likes to drift forward, so like 128.
yeah, so 128.
Got it.
And go ahead to the coding thing.
Okay.
You're gonna start with takeoff and then yaw right 15.
Y'all right 15. Okay. My gosh. I can't get, oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Disconnect.
there it is on the phone.
Just code.
Oh, there we go. Y'all right 15.
Forward 124.
Glitchy. Big mouse. There we go. Okay, so how much forward?
124.
Yeah,
Do we want to drift and all?
And then turn right.
Land for 5 seconds.
Oh, thank you. Fly forward, land for 5 seconds. And take off.
And
And then yaw
right.
196.
When it lands, it does go backwards a little bit though.
or maybe we'll just account for that in the second one.
Okay.
Because
If we have time, yeah. If we have time, yeah.
And then
Y'all right?
128.
Fly forward.
yes, 120.
You currently have 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
Okay, everyone good?
Yep, land.
Okay, land.
And then connect it to
Okay, so ladies, I have booted the drone and you can connect and launch when you are ready.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Connect. Connecting, done. Okay. And then launch.
Okay, and we will now launch. You are clear to launch.
Okay. Good launch. Good launch. Nice. Thanks. Turn right. Turn right. Oh, okay. It went really fast. You know, yeah. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, wait, no, it's going to 2. I thought it went to 5. Oh, that's nice.
Wow. Okay, so at this time, ladies, you are approximately 7 inches from the center, 7 inches. What would you like to do?
Let's just have it go forward. Let's just do another round and make it go forward. Just like 2 more inches. 2 more inches.
Okay, yes, we would like to do it one more time.
All right, I'm going to now place the drone back into the takeoff pod.
Thank you.
Immediately go to coding.
And let's get you shared back out. We currently have 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the tournament.
Thank you.
Wait, go to coding and then just
Go to
do
coding. We're already in coding. Okay.
2 more inches
Floor-
to fly forward.
So
So
130.
130.
130. Okay, is the drone still connected?
It is, you are clear to launch.
Launch it.
Ready?
Launch it.
Ready? Everyone launch. Okay.
Okay, we're good. We're good to go.
The drone is now taking off. We have a clear launch.
Oh, it's in a different spot. It should be fine. It went to the right end. If you don't get this, you see it. Right there. Oh. Wow. That's way off.
Okay, so based on the measurement, this is now 13 inches from the center. We will take the best of 2, which is 7 inches, and that would be a score of 4. If I'm not mistaken, let me verify. Between 6 and 8 inches is a score of 4. So the team receives judges a score of 4 for that mission. Ladies, this concludes the competition. And at this time, I'll give the judges a second to enter their data. Great job, ladies. Great job. And yes, question?
Could I ask how much time was left?
Currently, you have 52 seconds.
Yes.
great job. And I'm going to speak on that in just a moment if one of the judges doesn't speak on that as well. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I am now going to turn it over to Mr. I will give Keith a chance because Sean's a veteran now. Sean's a veteran with us. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Keith Gabriel. Keith, if you would introduce yourself, what you do, and please give us your reflections.
Yeah, so I'm Keith. Great job. I work at Duke Energy. I'm in an economic development and business recruitment on our economic development and business recruitment team. And my job is to find sites for large corporations. So I'm working with our communities to identify 75 acres or more. And I use our drone to create marketing videos. So I have an Inspire 2 that I love to fly. And I was writing Sean a couple of notes, just how excited I was watching you guys going through your missions. I think you guys did a great job. I do have a couple of notes. Can you tell me your names one more time? So I think in the pink or the peach is Cameron.
Yes, Cameron Pyland.
And then the blue and the white.
My name is Olivia.
Olivia, okay. And Paige?
Peyton.
Okay. So the first thing that I saw when going through mission 1, Cameron did a great job at bringing you guys together. And I think that's because of the grades, you know what I mean? Olivia and Cameron are in 8th grade, and Paige is just like, all right, let me conform to what's going on here. But I really love how you guys engaged together. You all made decisions based on the group, not based off an individual. I love seeing that. You asked very precise and great questions, and I thought you used your resources really, really well. I did want to see a little more on that 4th mission. You should have taken your time. I think Jeffrey threw you off when he said, all right, you have 4.5 minutes, and the sense of voice was like, all right, let's get the drone up. Let's just change this number and then get it back. Instead, you should have taken your time and said, okay, if we adjust this, because the drone, you could see how it was like leaning a little bit when you took off, and you had to take that into account when you're going to different areas. But I thought overall you guys did a great job. One thing I will say, and Sean might touch on this later, you try to be so nice to each other instead of focusing on your mission. So I used to be a professional basketball player. And one thing that I used to tell myself is you have to turn on a switch. And so when you come into these missions, you're always going to be friends. You're always going to be close. But when you're trying to accomplish that mission, that's the mission that needs to get done. And the laughing, I loved how you guys were interacting, but focus on the mission a little more. You know what I mean? But I had to find one critique, and that's my only critique. But overall, I thought you did a phenomenal job. I gave you guys a 5 on communication and using your resources. I just loved how you were you spoke up when Jeffrey had the wrong number. Oh no, that's not right, Jeffrey. I'm sorry. Let me respectfully correct you. You know what I mean? But that's what it's going to take for you guys to do well in school and when you get to whatever jobs you want to get to. But you were always respectful from the time you guys walked in, except for when I waved to you and your back was turned. That was kind of I'm joking. But overall, you guys did a phenomenal job. I know you wanted it to be a little bit closer on that 4th mission and the third mission. But I mean, you did the best you did. You did the best you could. I thought you used the room that you were in to try to set it up as much as a simulation as it was to the virtual to Jeffrey's room. I thought it was phenomenal. I really just want to take the time to say thank you guys for letting me be here. I don't even know if I could have done that mission. I've been a drone pilot for 5 years now. So great job, working hard. So Jeffrey, that's all I have, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Keith. And so now I'm going to turn it on over to Mr. Sean Olson. Sean?
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sean Olson, CEO of internet service provider. We do a lot of wireless surveys with drones, and I think we have about 3, and I think we're going to launch one of our large ones tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. But we use them for all different things, from doing surveys to now we're starting to actually lift equipment into the air and have them actually do tests and receive data, and then we can compile that data to collect different frequencies and signal noise ratios and those sort of things all over the areas we serve. But yeah, no, I think you hit on it, Keith. My number one thing, I think I said it, and even in the last ones that I was a judge on, I think you guys are just amazingly respectful of each other. You ask questions. I did like the fact that I jotted that down as well, that, even though when someone that may be above you, in terms of rank, right, that you're still able to kind of just say, hey, I think something might not be right here. And you looked out for yourselves. So I appreciate the confidence in doing that. I think you always have to kind of be mindful of that. And I think you guys did a great job. I don't have a lot of critiques. I think you guys adapted. I think you used your time well, very close, but you used your time well and didn't give up. And you appeared very passionate about what you were working on at that time and in the moment. And I think that's always great in any project. You kind of like give it your all, and incorporating each other into that. So great job. And I look forward to what you guys do moving forward.
So Jeffries, before you go forward, I do want to touch on something that
Please
Sean
do.
said. So ladies, what Sean said was very important, and I have to bring emphasis to it. Just because somebody holds in higher rank than you does not mean they're going to be correct 100% of the time. So always remember that. Never be afraid to step up if you think there's a situation that's not right, or if something's off a little bit. That's one thing that you have to keep in mind. So thanks for bringing that up, Sean, for sure.
And ladies, let me just say this real quick. Anytime you get a ding for having too much fun, yeah, that's a good thing. Trust me. Anytime you get dinged for having too much fun at work and you're getting the job done, then that's a great thing. All right, so I quickly want to give our contestants, our competitors, a chance to express their thoughts about the tournament. Ladies, do you have anything that you'd like to share with us at this time?
I don't know. I would just like to say thank you for letting us have this opportunity to compete, because it's really cool. We can code the drone, do all these cool stuff with it.
Well, ladies, this is thank you for those words. And I'll say this tournament, this particular tournament, it's designed to make you think. It's designed to be hard. And if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So we certainly appreciate your willingness to compete in this tournament. And so now I'm going to ask Mrs. Bass-Knight to come forward. But now, Miss Ashley, I have to tell you now, be a little bit more easier on me. Don't make my allergies act up the way they did in the last session, because people have been texting me saying, were you crying on the live stream, Jeff? And I said, no, I had something in my eye. It's allergy season. So I'm just giving you that. I might even turn my video off. So
no, don't do that. Now you're gonna make me feel bad. No, I was as nervous as they were, and I was trying really hard not to be nervous because I didn't want them to be nervous, right? We went into this, and it's like I told the last group, we have not been practicing long. Just to give you a little background, I'm not their teacher. I'm a career counselor. And like I said earlier, I put this out on Instagram and Google Classroom, and they just jumped in and said, hey, I'd like to learn something about the drone. And I'm going to brag on Cameron a little bit. Cameron is an 8th grader. She's actually been flying for a little bit longer with me. She's taken videos of the school and making a tour of the school, working with the guidance office and her drama and theater teacher. So she's doing some extra work for us. But yeah, so, I just want to say thank you again. And I think I know what you're talking about, Jeffrey, because I did cry first in the first group. I was the weak link in all of this, and I'm going to be the first to admit that. As a career counselor, I'm not with them, in their classrooms, and I'm looking at them. I don't think they've taken coding and STEM as a class. Okay, Olivia took STEM once. So, I'm just so proud of them for making this step. I was, like I said, the weak link. These girls, Cameron was one of my other students that she said, when I was saying, maybe we ought not do the competition part. We haven't been together long. Actually, this is the first time that all three of them have been together.
Wow.
Working together. Peyton just joined us about 2 weeks ago. And so she has not been, she's in 6th grade, has not been working with Olivia or Cameron. We were actually doing missions on my cell phone instead of, a controller. And about a week and a half ago, I said, oops, if we're going to do a competition, we've got to add coding. And I was hoping, I'm going to say this, I was sort of secretly thinking, wow, I don't know that we should do this. Let's wait until next year and have much time to get together. But Cameron was one of them that stepped up and said, no, I want to do this. I want to do this. Let's do this. And she would come in the next day. I was sort of going, is she going to change her mind? And she'd come in the next day and I'd have an email on my desk and it would say, are we meeting today? Are we meeting today? Do you need me in today? And, that is so cool that they stepped up and they taught me something. I had zero experience with coding and drones. As an adult, it was kind of scary to do that. And I'm so grateful that you all gave us this opportunity. I'm grateful that I won that drone in a STEM conference. I'm grateful to these girls for having the courage to step up and say, yeah, go for it. I want to do this. And so they've taught me, that it's okay. You don't have to, we talk about growth mindset in education. Well, this is growth mindset right here. What they're saying, let's do it. What do we have to lose? We have everything to gain. So, I'm super proud of them. I'm going to cry again. So just disregard me.
Yeah, my allergy started acting up a little bit more
No,
too.
see, I stopped. The first group got me. I was prepared for them, but how cool is that these three girls, they had not worked together. How cool is that they came together and they worked it out. I love it. And you can tell these are my visual people. I told you before.
Yes.
That they had a grid on the floor. These girls, that's how they would come in and they like to walk it out. And so I get it. So it's kind of cool to see two different ways.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And so at this time, I'm going to ask Miss Sierra Tucker if you will come forward and take us home.
I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming out today and being a part of this conference. Thank you to Keith Gabriel, Sean Olson for being our judges. Thank you, Jeffries Epps and Paul Rossi for leading this whole cohort. And to the team, you guys did such an incredible job. It was so fun to watch. And it was just, I was literally on the edge of my seat and I was cheering you guys on. You couldn't hear me, but I was cheering you on. And I also want to point out how they had mentioned before, how you respectfully corrected Mr. Epps about the point thing. It is so, so important as a young woman to advocate for yourself and to speak up. So I hope you continue doing that throughout your life. And just thank you guys so much for coming out today. It was really fun. And we look forward to seeing you guys hopefully next year at the competition and see how you guys have improved.
Ms. Tucker, thank you for saying that. Cameron, you couldn't see her here, but I really correct him, but you're so right. And thank you for making that point. I think some of the other judges did as well. So I appreciate that very much.
Yes, the rule of thumb is nerds are not always right, and I'm no exception to that rule. But I just want to say that for anyone else in the meeting, Paul or Olivia, Mr. Bass Knight, Caroline Sullivan, or anybody else in the meeting, is there anything you'd like to add, observations, or any comments at this time?
Well,
Go ahead,
I
Paul.
say that was busting. That was busting right there. Yeah. The lingo I heard, I've been told by my daughters that busting means really good. So
I got to make a note of that. I got to write that down. That's hip talk. Got to keep a note of that one.
So girls, that was busting. Y'all did a phenomenal job. I'm so happy that you guys decided to go for it. And I hope you now know that, take on a challenge, even if you're not you don't know how well you're going to do. You never know until you do it. And you guys did it. So congratulations. Just wonderful job.
Yeah.
Excellent. Mr. Bass Knight.
I want to say congratulations, Ms. Bass Knight, and tell all of your students that proud of their work and really, it is your husband. Really, that was great, y'all. I think Sierra said I was on the edge of my seat. I was, how much time's left? Don't go home. How much time? I was just as nervous as everybody was, I think. So great job. Very proud of y'all.
And Mr. Bass Knight, tell him what I said this morning before I left the house.
No, I'm not going to tell him that.
I said, I hope I'm not the weak link. He said, I'll pray for you. So.
Well, I'll just close us out by saying, Ashley, that's definitely not the case. These three ladies were well prepared coming into this competition, and I think that level of preparedness definitely came to them through their coach.
Miss Bass Knight, you were the link. You were the link, and you are the reason that this is happening. So, as Jeff Epps would say, take a bow.
Just take a bow. That's all you just take a bow.
It's all them.
That's some girl power right there on this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I would say to each of you, when you get to high school, take a coding class. You'll blow it out of the water. Okay. Take a coding class. Blow it out of the water. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there are no other comments, this concludes our session. Did Ashley have her hand up? I mean, not Ashley, but who had their Cameron? You had your hand up. Please talk to us.
How many other groups are competing or have competed?
Well, we have a total of 7.
Okay.
You are number 6. We have one more tomorrow. No, Friday. We have one more Friday.
When are the results? Yes, and when are the results in that?
Paul and I will post the results Friday at 5:00. There'll be an email going out.
To her, or to all of us?
It's going to go out to your coach. So when you get that, if you get that call and Miss Bass Knight is jumping up and down and screaming, you may know what's going on. She may or may not do that, but that's when it's going to happen.
I would.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Judges, hang around for just a second, please.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, take care.
Okay, so I think we are good. Let me stop the